Music.
D-minus 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and lift off.
Yes, and here we are again. It's 8 p.m. or just gone 8 p.m. and there's 27 people watching. I'm not going to read your names, so you know who you are. So thank you very much for tuning in, even on a hot summer's day like it is in the UK. Because for once, we've got some sunshine. So there's the UK.
I got up to see the sunshine yesterday. And
up to see the sunshine?
Yeah, I took my drone and got a sunrise.
Oh, yeah.
I was a bit death, and now I'm itching.
Yeah, so now Jackie has got the itches. So if you see her itching...
So's Elaine. She's got bits of buggery as well.
I saw it through the back of my eyelids, Jackie.
Did you?
Caroline says good afternoon. Well, it is good afternoon. It's good evening, good afternoon. It depends where we are, I suppose. Which, yeah. So
1 p.m.
1 p.m. And I think our guest is
That's
got
very kind of you.
3 o'clock.
I'm looking very clear, apparently.
You what?
I'm looking very clear.
Oh.
Well, I'm eating a chocolatey flare.
Oh, right. So he said, but my drone overheated today. Well, it's place, is it? Drone overheated
they've got
in the UK.
Hot weather, haven't they, in the UK?
It's 27 degrees, and they promised it's going to get up to the dizzy heights of 30 degrees tomorrow.
Well, we've had 30 today.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, to be honest here, Kev, it was so hot, I thought it's like, but one thing I noticed about the heat here, that the heat is, whilst it's hot, I always think it's a bit of a muggy heat. You know, it's always
Yeah, that's the problem.
79 here today.
79?
Yep.
So that's about 79, 49. That's about 25 25 degrees Celsius. Says anyway. Right, let's bring on our guests. Let's do it. Hit this button. Where is it? That one.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
Hey. Love the animations. That's awesome.
I was sitting there tonight. I couldn't get that right today. I was messing around with it. I thought, she's doing my head in. AI is playing me up. I thought,
I was like, I didn't remember moving in that photo. And then...
Well, originally it was. I think I originally had you in a karate outfit, kicking the drone, and the drone spun off.
Oh, that sounds fun.
But then I thought, no, I'll just turn him into a ninja warrior instead. With a camera.
I like it. Love it.
Ninja warrior with a camera. So what's the interest? Well, Alex is into karate. So
yeah. Yep.
So karate and drones. What do you think?
Karate and drones. Those are my two hobbies.
That's quite good because if the drone messes up, you just karate chop it.
Yeah, exactly. Just take it out of the air.
Karate chop Colin by the look of it. I think he had a curry last night.
You had a curry last night. Oh dear.
No,
but first off, I want to say thank you for inviting me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Well, Alex,
welcome.
Alex joins us. I'll say he's got your time now is
3:06.
3:06.
You know what I always tell all of our guests, though, Alex, is watch out for that one named Jackie.
Jackie is also into karate. I don't know if you know that Jackie's also into karate. You can have a look. You see the two mirrors. Look, she's got to be all the way up there. It's over. I think the next one's going to go missing is the one about.
Yeah, which one's going to drop next?
Yeah.
I think it's Marcus. He's pushing my mirrors. Look.
Oh, I thought you've been playing crosswords with Craig.
It's a giant word search.
It's actually lost the illusion now because before, when they were on there before, it actually looked like there was another room behind there.
Yeah, I'll have to get
Yeah,
replacements.
Go get the mirrors. Yeah.
It's super cool though. I thought it was glass. I don't know why. I thought I was like looking into another room there.
That's what it looks like. That's what I thought it was, Alex, as well.
Yeah.
I think it does give a very good optical illusion. It's great.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
fix
I know
them.
something.
I'll fix them and then.
But the weird thing about it, Jackie, is the fact that you can't actually see the reflection of you.
Well, no, because I'm in the way of it, aren't I? I suppose.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh, no, we did. We said just a little bit, and we saw your head for a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
just because I move faster than the one in the mirror.
Listen, Jackie's mirror studio. Not another word.
Anyway, we had to get Alex on after we saw that brilliant.
Exactly.
3 weeks ago, the
Yeah.
vlog you
Yeah.
did.
Oh, thank you.
That was.
I've never done anything like that. Most
Well,
of
you've
the
done a
time
very good job of it, Alex. We were impressed. It must have been so much so. As I said to you earlier on, I said to Jackie, has Alex been on the show? No, he needs to be on the show.
I appreciate it. Like I said, I've never been to the Florida drone meetup either, so I thought it was a really, really creative way of kind of exploring what that's going to be like, is to kind of like interview myself before it started and then interview myself afterwards. And I just,
I'll
It's awesome.
Alex, I think you've done a very good job of the video. We watched it, and I thought it was very professionally done, personally. So.
And now we
Thank
want
you.
more vlogs from
And
you.
now we want more now. Yeah. So you do realise that you've heard it first. Alex is going to do one vlog a week.
I wish I had the time to do one vlog a
It
week.
was one.
It took me a couple weeks to even edit that thing. There's so much great footage. But it was such a great time going to Florida. I wish I could have brought that weather back up here because it's 60 degrees and raining today. But
Oh, that's not great weather, is it?
How far away? Because Rhode Island. How far is Rhode Island from where we had the drone meet? It's going to be what, 400 miles? Is it?
More than that.
yeah,
I don't know. That's the trouble. I'm just trying to look at it and figure out. Rhode Island's up here.
Low
It's
riders way down there.
yeah, it's
Oh,
we're
no.
pretty far north from Florida.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you an exact number, Steve. Give me just a second.
I can't tell you off the top of my head. I know it's a couple thousand miles.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Is it that far? Is it? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's not close at all.
So
Go ahead.
did you drive down? Did you drive down or did you fly?
Nope, we flew down. I brought the whole family with me.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I could do a car trip with 3 kids for that long.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was like 2.5, 3 hour flights, way better than it would take us a whole day to get down there, and we'd probably have to stop. But we flew down. It was a great, going into West Palm Beach, which I've never been in that area either. I've only really been over near Tampa, so it was kind of nice seeing that side of Florida because I think it felt like it had a different vibe going on.
Because Tampa's on the opposite
On the other side,
Yeah,
right?
Tampa's on the Gulf there. Yep.
Yeah.
So-
1,400 miles, Steve. 1,400 miles.
Yeah, well, Alex said when he said it was a 3-hour flight. I mean, normally it's around about sort of 500 miles per hour, 500 miles an hour, isn't it? So give or take a bit. So, yeah. Right. Well, anyway, welcome anyway, Alex.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's watch a video. What's Jackie got lined up? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one.
Nice.
Love that video. Thank you.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That video has a really interesting backstory too. I was actually, that town farm is off limits. Like, you're not supposed to be there. I was able to connect with the Westport Watershed Alliance over in Massachusetts, and they were doing a collaboration with the Wampanoag Indian tribe in the region, and we were doing a camp, a 7-day camp where they were burning a tree to make a canoe, which they call a mashoon. So we're doing a mashoon burn. So I got to camp overnight on that farm, which is the first time that's been done in hundreds of years.
Wow.
And yeah, I woke up at sunrise and I was like, I'm gonna, I saw that water and the reflections, and I was like, wow, this is gonna be awesome. So like that video, I'm glad you picked that one, because that one has a really, really interesting backstory with the Wampanoag tribe there.
Yeah.
That's nice. So this is where you can actually do your vlogs. You see, now you got into it. Now you're going to do a vlog on it.
Yeah.
I know. I actually, didn't know how I was gonna feel about myself on camera, and I was like, you know what, I can accept myself. I don't think you ever really know when you're filming that stuff. And it was funny because we're in the hotel room that morning, and I'm trying to do my intro, and I kept messing up and doing it over, and the kids are laughing at me, and they're like, "Can you say it right?"
I think you said it in the video. It's like talking to yourself, but you got to sort of think further afield.
I don't even think about it anymore.
Don't script it. Just speak.
Yeah.
You get so used to it. It's just I used to be really kind of self-conscious, and that's all out the window.
I figured just ask myself some questions. I had my girlfriend just ask me some direct questions, like just interview me, and then that way I can just kind of like forget about everything for a minute, because scripting it would have never worked. The video would have not come out the same.
No.
Well, I must admit, for what I saw, you had the perfect sound balance. Everything was synced and whatever. So, yeah.
Thank you.
You're good to go now, Alex.
Thank you.
Hey, Jackie, can you throw us a link to Alex's channel? Do you have it?
Yeah.
Obviously, if you haven't already subscribed, please go over to Alex's channel, which Jackie's just about to put there somewhere.
I appreciate all the support. I really do.
Hey, yep. There you go. Get over there. After the show. Watch, like everything else. Hit that ding dong bell. And when Alex plays all these new vlogs,
let's see how many new subscribers we can get you, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Deserves some.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna have to do a vlog.
Well, yeah, because I just told everyone.
Once a week, you said, right? I gotta own up to that one.
Is it? Oh, someone says Alex acproductions.net.
Yeah,
This is website. There we are. Website. Is there a link on your YouTube channel on your website?
On the website, I don't think it goes to the YouTube. I do a lot of freelance work with videos, so that website's primarily just to kind of showcase some of the better projects that I have. So in case someone wants to hire me locally,
just sneaky cheeky YouTube link on there. No one will know.
yeah, it could be. I'm in the process of redoing it. That website's a couple years old, but I have a unique last name, Haggert, with the E, Haggert. So if you type that in, most likely I pop up because no one really has my name.
Let's spell it right.
There you go. Yeah, just check it out. Yeah, so Jackie's put it in there now.
Yep. So I subscribed, and what we'd like to do is get Alex to that magic 1,000 subscribers number. So everybody, please hit it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Just hit that button. Click. Right. Okay.
And there was loads of great videos on there. So obviously I've selected a few. So definitely go watch it after the show.
Indeed. Right. Okay. Let's watch video number 2. Oh, Tampa Bay. We talk about Tampa Bay, and here it is. Very close to that plane there, Alex.
I'm trying to, get on your animation level.
Yeah, I must have. I was talking to we talked about AI, and someone had actually just lost their job.
Because of AI.
And they lost their job because AI does their job a lot quicker.
Yeah.
They did sports reviews and what have you. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
purely because
It's tough.
all they need to do is type it in there and bish, and you got a full page report.
Hey, Steve. So I'm going to quibble with that a little bit. So I'm an AI believer. I'm not anti-AI at all. However, I've noticed, so a lot of times I'll be doing a drone review, and so I'll ask AI to compare the specs of drone A with drone B.
Mhm.
It's wrong a lot. You know, I happen to know what the specs are, and I look at it and I'm going, that's just wrong.
But see, the problem with AI, especially with something like GPT, the issue with it is purely the fact that it gets all the information, it searches the internet for information, and so if someone else has posted wrong information on there, they'll go,
it's definitely a tool. It's a tool to be used very, very precautiously.
Yeah,
Check
you're right. You're right. I mean,
Yeah, that's right, Kev. You've got to check it, haven't you?
the thing is, it will get a lot better. You know, I mean, it's AI looking after.
Yeah, I wonder if it makes mistakes because it wants you to take out the paid version, and then I don't know.
I've wondered about that too, Jackie. Yeah, I've wondered the same thing.
I always, if I ever ask it anything after it spits something out, I tell it to go search the internet and fact check.
Yeah,
you can tell it to do that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
It'll do that.
Yeah.
So, and that usually it's funny because it kind of tries to talk to you like a person. It's like, you're right for saying that. I found this information because I was like, yeah, because you should have looked on the internet in the beginning.
Well, I was messing around with a video, and I kept talking, and I couldn't be bothered to keep reading it. And I kept clicking the continue button, and you know what it said?
What?
Looks like you're testing our continue button too much.
AI without it.
Yeah, it tries to humanize with you for sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't find yourself saying please and thank you to it.
Yeah, imagine clicking something that says, say please. No. Well, I'm not going to continue then. How about that?
Hey, I see Colin is in the chat. I got to just show off for just a second because I know Colin, he is a big anti-gravity guy, but I haven't flown it yet, Colin, so I'm going to have to watch a lot of your videos to figure it out.
Colin said it, AI told, hang on, I'm going to put something in. AI told the drone doesn't exist.
Oh my God.
Here's proof.
Yeah. Listen here, Chat GPT. What do you think this is then? I don't know, but I can't see.
Alex, are you interested in getting in on this 360 drone, or is it not for you?
So I am a firm believer with any of this stuff that is a tool. Like, I think the 360 drone could be really cool for particular things, especially I'm trying to get into FPV a little more. I've got the Radio Master TX15 controller that I've just working the simulator. So I think like the cool thing about the 360 drone is like you can edit afterwards. However, that's what I don't like about it, because it's like you have to edit afterwards and figure out.
You're editing twice, aren't you? So the positives of 360, of course, that you don't really miss much.
Exactly. And it's fun, and I can see you being creative with it. I see you being able to do a lot of really cool things with it. So like I'm not against it at all. I think it's something cool and fun to work with. We'll see in the future if I end up buying one. Go ahead.
I personally, I just don't see a 360 camera as being a replacement for a camera drone.
No,
because of the fisheye-ness of it all.
I agree with that.
If you're having fun flying and framing the shot and everything, that's all gone when you got the 360. You do framing afterwards, don't you?
That's like my favorite part. I like just taking it up and just looking around and then kind of trying to see, like,
if you orbit something, you go, oh, I nailed that. But you wouldn't get that, would you, with the 360?
Because you go just a couple hundred feet in the air, and I don't care where you are, you could have driven by this spot 80 times, and it's just different once you're 300 feet in the air. That's what I love.
Yeah, that's right. Cool.
It's for my style of video. It's not.
So I'll just read.
A male model. Ask it more.
Sorry, Deb. That information is not on the ice. You had it removed.
So the way I do my videos, I do kind of a live vlog. So 360 is not terribly conducive to that because I'm talking about what I'm looking at while I'm flying.
Yeah.
That may as soon as you edit the video, that may not be it, right? So I think the solution for me personally, is to probably just dub in the narration afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good thing about 360. If you used to do a drone chase with it, you wouldn't be able to get it out of shot, wouldn't you? Because you keep dragging it back in, wouldn't you? So, it's on the top of every drone. They all have their niche markers, don't they? You know.
I think some of the cool thing that I've seen with the 360 is they were flying and these kids were playing basketball and then they just do like the mini world and then they go in and they come out and it just like there's some really cool things that I've seen playing with the little mini worlds with that 360 drone.
Right. Let's watch another video. Where are we going now? I mean, actually, hang on. I think I showed the wrong one before, actually. I've confused myself now. Was that last one was Tampa Bay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I missed one out. I thought I'd gone wrong somewhere.
Thank you.
What version was that?
That's the Mini 4 Pro.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a cool little location. They have all the oyster farms there. I don't think the oyster fishermen, when they first saw me, they waved, and then as I'm flying around, they're like flicking me off and stuff. They didn't like it.
Where do you get your music from, Alex?
So I use Envato, which is just they're royalty free songs, so I can get the license and make sure that there's no copyright on it.
Oh, okay.
I usually I'll buy one once in a while and I'll use it for a couple videos.
I mean, the one thing I find now, I think a lot of people. I mean, I used to use Epidemic. I haven't used it for a while now. And Jackie, you use the Artlist.
Yeah, I find the search is really good on that.
So the only problem I find with YouTube now that if like when you show sort of streams, it causes an issue with because this is from Artlist, and you think
so
they're not copyright strikes. They just mean saying that it's obviously if it's music that's not attached to this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I thought, well, which would mean then you'd have to subscribe to all of them, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, as a streamer, you'd have to
That
subscribe.
with Epidemic as well.
Yeah, you can't do it.
So when I had Epidemic signed to it, because if anything from Epidemic was fine, if it was from Artlist, it wouldn't be fine. So
Yeah, and vice versa was for my channel as well.
yeah, it's a bit of a strange thing, but
Envato's odd too. So like I'll post things and it'll be like they'll give me the copyright and then I'll dispute it and be like, no, I have a license, and I'll tell them where I got it from, and most of the time within 24 hours they drop it, but I don't really know why it gets flagged.
So when you signed up to that, did you have to, is there anywhere where you'd actually put your YouTube channel in? Because that's what they normally ask you to do.
So
I know Epidemic do.
I use Envato because I don't pay by the month. It's just you buy the song. So there's no monthly subscription or anything that I have linked to it. I'll just go on and I'll buy a song, put my credit card information. And songs are crazy. They could be anywhere from $5 to like ridiculous $60 for a song, which is absolutely crazy. But I try to $5 or $10 for a song I'm okay with.
There's a whole business, quote business of people going on YouTube, and they'll file a copyright issue on a song, and if you just ignore it, they then get all the revenue off of that video. So I think there are, in fact, I'm certain there are people out there that are just, if they've got 3 notes of something that they own that's the same as this, they throw a copyright strike up there or a copyright claim, and if you don't challenge it, they get the money.
Well, we did have an issue here in the UK. I mean, Ed Sheeran is probably known worldwide, and people were sort of saying, "Well, wait a minute, you've stolen a pop." I mean, I thought, well, and he proved with a guitar that you can basically play 4 chords and sing any song you like. So okay, so what? Yeah, it's crazy, it's really, but people play that silly game. It is a little bit silly. So it's nice to actually get music. I mean, someone said, Lauren said, YouTube has flagged music that I created.
Yeah,
I mean, it's interesting. You would think that the burden of proof would be on the accuser, not the accused, in that situation. In other words, if you own the rights to a certain song, and I understand why you would want to protect that. If you were an artist, of course you would. However, you should have some way that you have to prove that no, that's mine. But
to me, I mean, the stupid thing about it really with music, I think I'd actually feel if I had some music tracks and someone used it in my video, I think I'd actually feel a block. I think, oh, it's getting a little bit more airtime here, isn't it? But copyright. It's probably not normally the artist who's actually complaining; it's the record company, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, Jackie, you remember we when we had one of our original theme tunes, I ended up getting an email sort of saying you can't use that. I was like, all right.
Well, that was a scam at the end.
Whoa.
Yeah, there we are. Right, okay. So I think I've got the videos in right.
I've got it solved. I don't use music in my videos.
But Marcus, just try, next time you make a video, just sing a few bars of My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, see what happens. Yeah.
Or Sweet Caroline.
Or Sweet Caroline. That's a good point. That's a good point, actually, Marcus. We don't do a very good job at it. We've seen no one's ever turned
It's
to
not
that.
recognised, is it?
No, nobody recognised. So that proves one thing: we don't do it very well. Right, so I'm hoping. I've been shown this video before because I put the videos in the raw order. So if you watched it, just enjoy it for the second time, but enjoy it, mate.
No.
Nice.
Mini 4 Pro as well.
Yeah. I mean, that thing's been everywhere. Last year was able to even bring it to Ecuador, so it flew out of the country here in the United States. So I love the thing.
They are such good little drones.
Alex, Dave Cullen was saying, he said, have you got that software, the music library you use? I think we'll be spelling it wrong. So he was looking for it. Is it Envato, did you say?
Envato, ENVATO.
Ah, right, yeah. So you put an I on it. So there, Dave. So it's E, not I. There we are. Okay, so how long have you actually been flying drones for, Alex?
Now it's, I would say, 5 years. I went to New England Tech to get a bachelor's degree in digital media production, and my capstone was actually for the Westport River Watershed Alliance, doing an overview of their watershed. With I needed a drone to do it, and I didn't have one at the time, so I went and I got the Mavic Air 2, and they paid, basically that job paid for the drone, so that was nice. So it was either I was going to be in for it or I was going to pay off. And then right afterwards, once I finished school, I got my Part 107. I kind of did it in a reckless way. I got the book, and then I scheduled my test 3 weeks out. And I was like, well, I paid the $100. I have 3 weeks, and I better figure it out. So, and I passed luckily, but
that is exactly what I did. That is the way to do it, because you make that appointment, and then you got to have it all. So I did the same thing. I took all the practice the 3 days before you're taking practice tests. And
it put a little pressure on, but exactly, it put a little structure and discipline to me. So it helped.
So with the 107 on Marcus, you've got it, and Alex, you got. So do you actually go to like a test center, for want of a better word?
Steve, they lock you in a room. Yeah. They take away everything. You couldn't wear your Apple Watch in there. They take everything away from you. They give you've got an electronic calculator, a pencil and paper, and then they have a workbook that goes along with it. And I can't remember, Alex, it's like 50 questions. How many questions?
It's 50.
Yeah.
That was mine.
And are they multiple choice questions, or are they just a question you write your answer to?
They're multiple choice. And, however, a lot of them, I'm not going to call them trick questions, but
the answers are very similar to each other.
Yeah. So the thing is, here's what I always tell people: you can't just walk in and take it. If you do that, you're going to fail. But by the same token, you don't have to be afraid of it either. If you just do a little bit of studying, then you get it. And so Colin, we have to. Is it I think it's every 3 years we have to take a refresher, isn't it? I've done it.
I think it's 2 years. It's
2 years,
I believe.
So,
and you gotta.
So when you take the refresher, is it the same thing all over again?
You do it at home.
Yeah, so you get the license, but you need that certificate every 2 years just to show that you're up to date. It's kind of like nurses. Nurses have a nursing license, but they have to take, every couple of years, make sure that they're current, up to date.
The thing is, once you get it, when you take the recurrent, they call it. I couldn't think of the word. The recurrent. It's you're taking it at home, so it's kind of open book, and it's more of an education thing. They just want to make sure that you're, remembering it all and up to date.
Well, Chuck was saying he's just done his online.
Yeah.
So I think it's easier. I know it's easier, but I think someone was actually saying, Mark was saying the A2 CNC is a strict exam tomorrow. So you do that online.
Yeah.
And before you start, you get your webcam, because they're watching your webcam all the time. And you get a webcam, and you have to show it all around the room, make sure you've got no hidden bits of.
No one hiding under the table to pass your messages.
Yeah.
Weird thing, when I did mine, they put the first question, and I thought, And then of course, there was the guy appeared. Sorry, before we start, can you just show your camera underneath the desk? And that I thought, I don't think I need this.
How do you know I'm wearing pants?
I've only got one arm.
Speaking of Part 107, the guy that got the highest score I've ever seen on a Part 107, Ron Brown, just entered the chat.
Oh yeah,
he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so
That's awesome.
Bartley saying it's impossible to fail.
The reoccurring is pretty easy because you're home.
Right.
That first one is tough because you got to go to the airport and they put you in a room and it is kind of intimidating.
so the recurrent then. So could you actually have, if you wanted to, could you actually have notes? You're not being.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, nobody's looking at you. Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren saying Canada, you have to renew your license every 24 months. So this is
2 years.
But the Canadian basic license also is an open book. I mean, I think the whole point of that is they're trying to educate you, right? They got the answer or the questions. And then if you look it up, then that way you know what the right answer is. So the Canadian the Canadian basic. I'm sure, and I don't know what the next level is above the basic for Canada, but I'm sure that one is probably more involved.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if you do your homework, and you've got to better remember it. This is the thing. I mean, with an A2 CNC, I did. I think I sort of from start to finish, was actually applying for it and doing it within 2 weeks. But I thought, but I think a lot of other people who were doing it and telling me to do it were saying that whoever they signed up with, they were getting lots and lots of test papers. So they go through enough of them, and obviously you get a result. But of course, I think I got the same 15 questions over and over again.
Well, so I like the EU test too. Before I came to Spain, I got my EU license, and I kind of like the way they did it because, and it takes time. You better spend those hours doing it, but they teach you everything through videos and through things. And if you screw it up, I don't know, you're not very smart. I don't know, but it's a good refresher because it makes you think about all those things that you should be, aware of.
And to be honest with you, a lot of these things are done for your own good because they are just they may be simple questions, but they're only simple if you know the answer, of course. But you should know the answer. So if you don't know the answer.
I found the test kind of interesting that some of the questions are really straightforward. Like you can't get it wrong. There's only one right answer. And then they throw a scenario at you and they're like, you're hired, 4 miles nautical northwest of this airport, this tower. And you're like, what? But
so Chuck has a couple of things here. He's shown up the METARs and TAFs. Alex, I think you would agree as drone pilots, we don't need to know how to read a METAR or a TAF. We walk outside. Yeah, it's a nice day to fly. There's not much wind. I mean,
just get the app out. Not good to fly.
I do respect the way they go about that. You are a pilot in the sky, so like you have to understand taxiways and airports. And you have to understand a lot of the basic knowledge that a pilot would have to understand. Because you are sharing the airspace with them, so really interesting test.
Yeah,
it's fun. I was actually watching a video. He was an American pilot for a commercial airline. He said about sort of retiring at 65, but you have to retire at 67. Well, does that apply to drone pilots?
I'm too old already. Then I don't know.
Yeah, we're all done. That's it, Marcus. It. Hang up our RCs,
our sticks.
Hang up with sticks. Anyway, let's watch our video. So I've got a Rob on there.
Thank you.
Good.
You guys are like showing all my outro screens over time where I'm trying to figure out what I want.
So long ago, he can't even remember doing it. I've noticed all those solar panels there, so I'm guessing that powers the lighthouse. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's I would assume so. I don't know much. I was down there for a job, and I just happened to stop by and kind of bring it up. Sometimes I like to see what's around when I'm in these locations that I don't go to too often. Not too familiar with what the Point Judith Lighthouse in general, but I love the way that video came out. It is a really nice location.
Yeah, it's a lovely place.
I'm a big fan of lighthouses.
Yeah,
I do
there's
like
plenty of them here in New England.
them.
Cool.
Pop over. Right, well, I think it must be time for Terry now. Does anyone think?
No, it's early.
No.
It's okay. It could be a little early, Terry.
Yeah,
He's gone. Where's he gone? He's gone that way.
I'm going to find it.
We get them. Hang on. Can I do it? There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Little things. Are you ready?
We caught him off guard.
Come on, Colin. So we're just having a quick
Keep
nap
him on his
there.
toes.
Here we go.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
Well, I was hoping my recording for last week went down well, but
Oh, it did. Oh, yeah, it did.
yeah, I thought it was quite good. There were two elementary school teachers took their students to a racetrack. During a bathroom break, one of the teachers had to take the boys to the restroom. Outside, one of the boys shouted, "Miss, miss, we can't reach the urinals. Miss, we can't reach the urinals." Oh, she thought, "Oh, God, what do I do?" Running out of options, the teacher went inside and lifted the boys up one by one so they could go into the urinals and relieve themselves. When she picked up the fourth boy, she was shocked to see he was incredibly well endowed. She couldn't take her eyes off him. Trying to act natural, she smiled and guessed, "Wow, you must be in third grade, right?" The guy looked confused and replied, "No, ma'am, I'm the jockey, riding the favourite in the next race. Thanks for the lift, though."
Terry's Joke of the Week.
Terry.
so wrong.
He also couldn't come in without a tie.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, dear.
I had time, I do a recording like that, and you've got time to do it 3, 4, 5 times to get the intonation right and everything. And I was laughing myself at that one, I must admit. I thought it was
Oh, dear. Right.
That's great.
Yes, roll.
Thanks, Chuck. Whatever else.
These 3 eyes.
Some
Thank you.
That was good.
I've been in a lot of locations. It makes me realize when I look back at that, a lot of unique places.
Nice.
Yeah,
and fun.
So was that like a because I think Chuck was saying, was it like an intro or something? But it's obviously lots of places you've been.
Yeah, it's the feature on my YouTube channel. So when people come before, if they want to watch the type of videos that you've been showing today, then they can have locations. But this one kind of is like over-encompassing a lot of the different type of locations I've been lucky enough to be able to fly at. And it's just like, I need to update it. It's a couple years old. I actually have more places now, but yeah, no, it's a really cool video that just kind of some of my favorite shots from the last couple years.
Yeah, like a show reel sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you go to a location, I mean, are you the sort of person that would actually sort of plan what you're going to do beforehand, or would you just do loads of various things and then sort of make into footage?
It really depends, because I always try to have my drone on me. So yeah, like there's certain times that I'll definitely have a plan. But then there's other times where I might have an hour to kill and I'm just in a location, and at that moment I'll look around and see what might be interesting to film, or I might sometimes see a sunset or something and pull over. Obviously I'm checking based on the weather and the airspace and everything first, but some of it is spontaneous, but then a lot of it is planned. It really depends on what's going on and where I'm at.
It's nice to get on. Obviously, if you get about quite a bit, so you actually see a lot of interesting things. So you say you've always got a drone on you. See, that is key, really, isn't it? Wherever you go, take a drone with you, because you never know when you might need to.
There's a couple times I don't have it, and it just, the sky will just open up and the sun is setting or something. You're like, I wish I had my drone on me right now. Worst feeling ever. Yeah. So
always be prepared, as the scouts used to say. I think.
Yeah.
One of
I'll
my
tell
favorite
the family
things
I'm going to be late for dinner. I got to get the sunset real quick.
Yeah. Sorry, Marcus.
Well, I was just going to say exploring with your drone, right? I mean, you can put it in positions and see things that you otherwise would never have seen. So yeah, exploring. I like that.
So he's a great exploration, because you see things. I mean, obviously we've been to locations and other people have made videos, and you look at it and think, I don't remember seeing that bit.
My sundial is a good one for that, wasn't it, Jackie?
That's what I was going to say. We're all up filming this old ruin. Terry had done some low shots, and he'd found this sundial on the side of this old ruin.
Yeah. And no one else has seen it.
It was just like head high.
That's the great thing, isn't it? Each person's interpretation of the same location can be totally different. It's an artistic point of view.
That's a good point, Kev. It's a very good point, because obviously everyone sort of is flying here. Then I mean, I suppose a lot of it as well is when there's quite a few people flying, everyone likes to keep away from their sort of prospective accident, as it were. If there's a drone up there, you go flying in that direction, so you don't necessarily see what's over there unless you've got about 3 batteries late and everyone's gone home. I'll be back in about an hour. I'm just going to fly over here now.
Now hold it, Steve. And unless you're Jackie and Harvey, and then they just chase each other all over the place with their drones.
It's right if you've got an Avata drones or sort of like to I
haven't got an Avata at the minute.
Oh no, it's in the repair shop.
I sent it off. Yeah.
What happened?
It kept coming up with battery installation error, but it wasn't the battery, because I tried various different batteries, and sometimes it would happen, sometimes it wouldn't.
I
sent it in, and they sent back because it was out of DJI Care Refresh and of warranty, and they sent back and said they found an ESC fault on 2 of the batteries and an ESC fault on the drone. The repair, I like that, because they just send you new, don't they?
Yeah.
The repair quote was €156. So I said, yes, please.
It's a lot cheaper than a Avata with 3 batteries. So I'm guessing that you're going to get a Avata back with.
Okay, you guys need to quit bragging. Alex and I can't do that in the United States.
Send them over here, then we'll send them back for you.
Yeah. That's like good service. Can't
It's a loophole.
You both days, Alex, when we used to be able to send a drone in and have it repaired or whatever? Yeah, no more.
Yeah.
But Mark,
Times have changed.
Mark, you've got a good point there, Jackie. Look.
Yeah.
No, stuff without food, I know.
No, Jackie will never be without food.
Okay, I got to tell you, that's true too. One really quick story. So when we were in Spain for the Spanish drone meetup, so what was that reservoir that we went to, Jackie?
Embalse de la Sierra.
Yeah, where Terry made the Bacon Buddies.
Indeed.
So anyway, we're in the middle of these trees. So Alex, I've got my Air 3S, right? And I'm being kind of careful. I want to kind of get, even though it's obstacle avoidance, get through the trees. Then I look over here and Jackie has got her Avata and she puts on her goggles and she gets out her motion controller, puts that thing up in the air, then zoom, 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 zoom in between those trees. I'm going, what the hell? Okay,
fine.
That's the thing. You've got to be daring enough. You just got to sort of. But the Avatas, I mean, is quite a robust little drone, isn't it?
And the good thing is,
I can't use the word that I'm thinking of, but Jackie does not F around.
The thing is, when I get it back, is I'll be able to take out Care Refresh again because it's a new drone.
Yeah.
Again.
Petrol of ET.
Oh, I like that house.
Nice.
Really nicely.
Was that some real estate work, Alex?
That was real estate, yeah. That was a really nice house. They own that dock too.
Wow.
Which they got some good money over there in Westport. There's a lot of beautiful locations over there.
Yeah. Mark just said, so it's a real estate video, yeah. Yes, he's Mark.
Yeah.
Well, we've got one more video before we go, so enjoy.
Uno más.
Uno más. Wow. That captured it.
I take it he wasn't thinking about flying through the fireworks, Alex.
Well, you know, the funny thing was the moment that those fireworks went off, drones started popping out of everywhere. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the show.
Yeah. Good plan. Good call.
It's my new favorite thing to do on 4th of July, though. Is just kind of just gives me, I get to see it from the ground and I can see it from the air too. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
So you have your fireworks in July. We have ours when it's really cold in November. Silly us.
Isn't that Guy Fawkes Day?
It is indeed. 5th of November.
Yeah, and the fireworks are because he tried to set up fireworks below Parliament.
Oh, he got a few barrels of gunpowder. I think he was putting some more than fireworks. I thought it was going to be more like a nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
It was gunpowder, wasn't it?
Gunpowder. That was, of course, the old House of Parliament, not the one now. Anyway, Alex, thanks for joining us. It's been a blast. We've enjoyed having you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Obviously, again.
Great videos
on the channel there, so please pop over to Alex's channel, like and subscribe, please. Alex, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being here and chatting with you guys and kind of reliving some of these videos myself. So it's kind of cool.
Well, that's what it's all about. So obviously, come back again sometime, and hopefully we can have some more vlogs.
Well, we got it. Yeah, got to see his vlogs.
We got to see the vlogs.
Now I have to go do it now. Yeah,
you've got to do it, Alex. I'm sorry.
Said on an international show. Yes.
Anyway,
I put that due date on, just like I did for the 107.
Yep.
We'll have a good week, everyone, and we'll be back next week. And Jackie's on her travels as from
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
So hopefully Jackie's
going to be gone.
Jackie's going to be joining us, hopefully, somewhere from a Wi-Fi system somewhere. And I hope you're taking your drone with you, Jackie. I'm sure you are.
Oh, of course she is.
So we look forward to seeing that. And anyway, for us from now, and Alex, if you stay on the channel, we'll be back in a minute. And we'll see you again next Sunday, 8 p.m. Have a good week. See you, everybody. Bye, guys.